Hey everybody, welcome back to our channel. Today we're going to discuss how we use our checking account versus cash envelopes. Let's get started. So in our previous videos here on YouTube and on our Instagram page, we've been getting a few questions about how we use our checking account versus how we use our cash envelopes. If you have not seen our cash envelope video, I'll go ahead and link it in the right hand corner up above. I suggest you go ahead and check that guy out first. Today is going to be specifically writing down which categories we use for our checking account and which we use for cash envelopes and how much we spend in each of those categories each month. So we're first going to go ahead and start with our checking account. In our checking account, we have all of our paychecks directly deposited into this checking account. As I've said in previous videos, I'm a teacher. I get paid once a month at the end of the month. I also have a side hustle for coaching gymnastics 4 times a week. So every 2 weeks, I get that paycheck deposited into our account. And my husband has his side hustle that is also deposited every 2 weeks, along with his main source of income. Now I'm going to write down everything that is on automatic payments that comes out of our checking account. So these are things that we never save up for in cash envelopes. They're things that we just already have the money set aside for. So the first thing we have is our rent. Our rent is $1,861.95. We also have our Netflix subscription, which is $8.99. We no longer have regular cable. That's one of the things that we cut out during our baby step process. We're thinking about filming a video soon about all the things that we cut out during our baby step journey. So if that's something that you're interested in, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up so I know that that's something that you guys would like to watch. Next we have the internet, $65.99. Next we have natural gas. This is different each month, but it's around $50 a month for us. Electric, same type of thing, around $70 a month. We have our gym membership. This is for my husband's gym membership, and the next one is for yoga, which is my gym membership. $65 a month for yoga. I know this is kind of steep for some people, but for me, I really enjoy the yoga studio that I go to. It is a hot yoga studio and it helps keep me sane. So this is something that is a must-have for me. Next, we have my husband's car payment. My car is already paid off. So as you guys know, right now we are on our baby step 2 journey. We are trying to pay off his car as quickly as possible. But as of right now, we keep that monthly payment that he already has. We keep that set so that we're still paying the monthly payment, but we're paying our debt snowball on top of that. $383.90. Next we have car insurance, $221.30. And the last thing we have is our weekly grocery runs. Right now it's just my husband and I, so we don't have any kids that we are paying for food. So right now we stick to a strict $60 a week budget on groceries. It really has helped us cut back on unnecessary purchases. So we have a total of $240 a month that we spend on groceries. So these are all the different categories that come out of our checking account that we do not use cash envelopes for. Something that you guys might notice is missing on here is a phone payment. My husband's work pays for both of our phones, so it's not something that we are paying for out of pocket. So this is just all the bills that we pay for in cash. So this one has a total of $2,986.13. So now that we've discussed these categories, let's go ahead and talk about what the categories we use our cash envelopes for. If you guys have seen some of our last cash envelope stuffing videos, you guys pretty much already know each of these categories, but I'm going to go ahead and write them down anyway. I'm going to go ahead and link our sinking fund video below. It might kind of help explain some of the things that I'm about to write down, because some of these elements that I write down, we don't pay for every single month of the year. We only pay for them a few months out of the year until we have enough to do our sinking fund payment for that one bill. But I'm going to go ahead and write down a typical month, and then I'll talk about a few things that are extra. So now we have cash envelopes. The first thing that we save for is a monthly payment of $15 for our renter's insurance. Our renter's insurance is due once a year. It's a total of $180, so we save $15 a month for that bill. Next, we have our car registration. Some months we're saving up for both my car registration and my husband's, but mine was due in February, so I'm not saving up for mine right now. We're just saving up for his that's due in August. So we do a total of $33 a month into that car registration envelope. Next up, we have Amazon Prime. That's another one that right now we're putting $20 a month away until we have $120 to pay that. So $20 for Amazon. Next, we have church. We set aside $85 a month for church. Next is Costco. We go to Costco about every other month. For this stuff, we do a lot of our cleaning supplies at Costco, a lot of our bulk grocery items there as well. So we wait till we have $200, but we put $100 a month for Costco. Next, we have my student loan payment. For my student loan, this is one of my cash envelopes that I actually, as soon as I have all the cash, I put that money into the bank envelope, give it to my husband. He goes to deposit that. It's due the 9th of every month, so this is typically the very first thing that we save up for, and this is for a total of $283. Next, we have car maintenance. We save up for car maintenance just in case anything happens. We need an oil change. We need a new set of tires. $25 for that. And then our next category depends on what time of year it is. We save up for anniversaries, for birthdays, for Christmas, so it's usually around $100 depending on what that is. And right now it is saving up for our anniversary, so we're doing $100 a month into that envelope. Next up, my husband and I are in that time of life where we are saving up for weddings. So we have a wedding or a bridal shower or a bachelorette party. It seems like every other weekend. So right now we're saving up $40 a month for that envelope. And the next thing that we recently added is a clothing fund. We put $25 away for clothes for each of us, for my husband and I. Typically this has to do with work clothes, but right now we were doing some new summer clothes. The next thing that we do that not everybody does on baby step 2 is our vacation fund, depending on what the vacation is. As you guys know, next week we are leaving for Hawaii. We cannot be more excited for that. So excited to be able to be on that plane in just a few short days. But our next vacation, we already have a few more coming up. We like to go out and do those things. So it kind of depends. It kind of depends on the flight. So I'm actually not going to put a price for that because we've been saving up for different excursions for Hawaii, but some of our other vacations are very minimal. So I'm just going to add that in there just so you guys know that we do save up for vacations during baby step 2. And the very last thing that we save up for is our debt snowball. We pay a total of $2,000 a month towards our debt snowball. As you guys know, right now we are working on chunking away at my husband's car payment. So we do this payment that comes out of the checking account, but then we do an additional $2,000. Once we save up as much cash as we possibly can for this envelope, we end up going and using the rest of the money that we have in our checking account to make that $2,000 so that we're able to make that payment. So not all of our $2,000 comes from just cashed envelopes. It also comes from our checking as well, but I'm going to go ahead and add it down here. Oh shoot, I just realized that I wrote that under vacations. Oops, we don't spend $2,000 towards vacations. This is supposed to say debt snowball. Oh, I did it so well all the way down and then I messed it up. Oh. So after we add all of this up down here for our cash envelopes, we typically spend around $2,751. Adding up both our cash envelopes and our checking accounts, our monthly expenses, including our debt snowball, is around $5,737.13. And there you go. There we kind of have a breakdown of everything that we spend in our checking account and what we spend using cash envelopes. Now this is if we were doing everything absolutely perfect. You know that there are times where we have to use some money in our checking account. This is not just the amount of money that we have at all times. We do a zero-based budget, but we have a little bit more wiggle room just because we do have a lot of things coming out with automatic payments, and we never want to have our checking account too low. So we keep a little bit more money than what is in here. You know, we have our $1,000 emergency fund in cash in that cash envelope. So if anything ever happens and we need more money, we have that there ready to go. But there are times where we end up going out when we weren't planning on it. If there's ever anything that we know we're going to want to do that month, we add that into our cash envelopes. Again, I'll go ahead and link some of our cash envelope stuffings down below so you guys can kind of get an idea of what that vacation fund kind of looks like depending on what it is that we're doing. So that is it for this week's video. I hope that clarifies a little bit of our checking account versus our cash envelope account as well. Thank you to everybody who voted in last weekend's video. I will be doing a June week 3 cash envelope stuffing, and that will be coming out this weekend. If you have any questions at all, please leave them in the comment section down below. If there's anything else that you would like to see, I'd be happy to go ahead and film that for you guys. Please subscribe to our channel. We are quickly growing. I know I said that in our last video. I'm just so excited that you guys are enjoying this journey with us as well. I hope you guys have a wonderful week, and I will see you this weekend. Bye.